album.
Dude, dog shit.
Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from Deathsquad Studios for a new episode of Deathsquad Chronicles. We are here after a huge, insane rainstorm where the news went to 5 different places around LA that gets really swamped every time there's a storm and made us all think that it was insane outside, and then we got on the highway and got here in 10 minutes. We are here with a fun, interesting line. Sometimes these lineups are really interesting how they come together, and I love everyone on this lineup, and they're all old school friends. So first up is Rich Slayton's here. How's it going, Rich?
It's fantastic. I saw John Wick 2 today.
Woo! Oh, really?
All he does is kill people. And, okay, spoiler alert, everyone knows who he is. It's not a spoiler.
It's
just
so
like
good.
everywhere, every room he walks into, someone's like, hey, John Wick. And you're like, isn't he a secret assassin? But 500 people say his name out loud.
So good, dude. It's so good. It makes no sense.
It's good enough that it overrides how dumb that is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And right next to Rich is Matt Edgar. What's up, Matty Poos?
Oh, Matty Poos is in the house.
And then right next to that guy is Creation Spicer. How's it going, boy?
Hey, good. We've survived, man.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. And then right next to that is Sarah Weinshank.
Oh, hey.
And we have Dave Deary in the back sneaking around like a crazy man.
Just digging through shit.
And we also have Stephen Fury.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
I think I'm bringing you on.
So how many of you guys, I don't know about you, I just pretty much woke up early, got some KFC. I tried the new...
They started off wrong.
Tried the new chicken from KFC.
The gold?
The gold. They have gold, and they have hot Nashville spicy or hot Atlanta or whatever the one.
Like hot Atlanta chicken.
The hot chicken, the Nashville hot chicken.
Tastes like Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, and both of them are pretty good, but you know it's pretty good. But I tell you what, man, KFC's really gone downhill. I don't know if you guys have actually been to a KFC in LA at least lately.
No, I don't know why.
When was it good?
When they had that pudding
When you were a
dessert.
kid, you didn't realize how creepy it is anytime you go into a chicken place. Like if you go into a Popeyes, if you go into any place, it's a little bit different than if you're at a Wendy's. Have you guys noticed that?
So wait,
Wendy's is nice.
These guys are black
Wendy's
people, is that
nice?
what you're saying?
And if you go on
It's like,
the
it's a
Yelp
little different.
if you go on the Yelp reviews of any of these chicken places, they're all like 2 stars. Also, so many angry people that go to chicken places.
I wonder if it's like brunch has killed it. Maybe it's just LA, and it's like a very LA thing to
no,
say.
I know. I know what killed it. Chick-fil-A, the Kings.
You think? But like, no, you
Yeah.
think like
Chick-fil-A does do well.
That's different.
They roll ass over the chicken world.
any fancy brunch place will have like chicken and waffles, or like Roscoe's is, you know, not fancy brunch, but like that became like they took it and they made it like fancy.
Yeah, they like gentrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gentrified waffles and chicken.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's good.
I thought I invented chicken and waffles because I'd never had it before, and in college all I had money for was Eggo waffles and frozen chicken, and I would just make sandwiches of those two, and then someone told me it was a thing, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah, it's already been done.
Fuck.
Not innovative at all.
But that PB&J thing you made me the other day blew my mind, man. I'd never had one of those.
Oh man, it's gonna pass.
PBJ on Eggos?
No, but that's a great idea.
That's what I do with mine.
Really?
And it's next fucking level, bro.
I'm all about it.
I've done triple deckers before, just to get wild.
Of course you have.
For bigger consumption, you know, it's all about narrowing down.
I have all those
Logistics.
ingredients at home. I know what I'm doing.
Dude, it's fire. It's super fire.
What? I'm
Do you
about to
toast
go
it first?
home.
Yes.
No.
Frozen Eggos, chunky peanut butter, and jelly. It's disgusting.
So what happened was last night I saw this commercial for chicken. Actually, no, I saw a photo of a bunch of golden retrievers that look like chicken. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
The dog's chicken or fried chicken picture is amazing because it really does. Like I saw it once and then I saw it again and it worked both times. Like I was like, yeah, that's chicken. And then have you seen it?
No, do you have it?
Oh yeah. Well, let me try to find it. Fucking come on, you cocksucker.
I think it's like multiple pictures of dogs and chicken. You have to tell them.
It's a bunch
which
of
one.
golden retriever chicken.
Yeah.
golden retriever chicken. Come on, internet.
Who's the person that put that on the internet? They're like, this shit looks like chicken.
It's like 500,000 of those people who put that on the internet specifically.
Yeah, it's true.
One guy was like, put it on Reddit, thought he was first. Was like, dude, already been done. He's like, oh man.
The internet just proved how unoriginal everybody is. You're like, there's 1,000 of me just in this state? God damn.
Oh damn, the internet just went down. That's what's freaking.
Power's been out all over the city today.
That's why I can't find a golden retriever.
Maybe the storm is serious.
It sure didn't feel like it. I got from Long Beach in 35 minutes. I got to Long Beach from downtown LA in 30 minutes.
Damn.
Really?
There's no one on the freeway at all.
Yeah, I drove around just for fun, and everything worked fine. Like there was nothing crazy. I didn't see anything.
How was it fun, Red Van?
Yeah, it was fun because I have a dash cam, so like I'm just like waiting for like
trees to go
something
down.
to blow up.
Van Nuys was fucked up. It was flooded everywhere. Stoplights were out. There's no power. And people here don't okay, when a stoplight is
That's
out,
just Van Nuys, right?
you treat it
Like a stop sign.
Yeah, no, yeah. But Van Nuys is already fucked up, so you really couldn't tell. But yeah, you're supposed to treat it like a stop sign.
sign, yeah.
People are just blowing through. I'm surprised it wasn't just death all over, which would have been great because the rent needs to go. It's
Van
19
Nuys needs a cleansing.
Yeah.
They're charging $1,700 a month for a 1-bedroom in Van Nuys.
Well, who do they think they
So
are?
check this out, guys.
Animals.
Look at that fried chicken.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that looks delicious.
So I saw that, and then I immediately wanted fried chicken. So I ordered, what any white person does. You order DoorDash or something like that. I think it was DoorDash. No, Postmates, one of the two, to go get me
Postmates?
fried chicken. And then the guy calls me and goes, "They're out of chicken. They only have chicken wings, and they don't have green beans anymore." And I was like, well, no, I ordered like a breast and a leg and like a whole thing. I'm not going to have like a couple chicken wings, He goes, well, I'm already here. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. That's like saying the Olive Garden's out of breadsticks, that you just cancel the shit, So I went home and I was so mad because I was so like, man, I haven't had Colonel Sanders in so long. And so then I went to their website and they have this creepy like Colonel Sanders website thing where it's just like
What?
where you learn you learn all about the Colonel in this like Fallout kind of shit.
It looks like Chuck E. Cheese.
Facts about the man behind the bucket.
It does. It does.
Wait, is that the evolution of the Colonel?
Yes.
Well, I think he was a loser for a long time. I saw the documentary.
Yeah, there's a documentary about this guy?
Yeah. He was a loser for a long time till he was super old, and then he came up with the chicken thing, and then it fucking caught fire.
1990 in Henryville, Indiana, and my life just got crazier from there. Here's a little slideshow about some unique aspects of my youth before I became the chicken cooking Colonel you know today.
It's so weird.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I like
You know what's weird is the woman who I guess is his wife or mom in that picture
Looks like she's been eating chicken for a long time.
That's super accurate. She also looks more fake than the digital version of the Colonel.
The spoon that he's holding, or is that chicken? That's just very long.
It's definitely chicken. He fried a spoon.
That's LeBron chicken.
It's weird. Like they should make it more chicken-like, or just get rid of it.
I just don't understand, like their whole ad campaign now. They have like famous comedians playing the Colonel. They really leaned into the Colonel and just like quit. That they're just like, our food sucks, but this mascot guy's got legs. Like,
This guy might beat it.
I go for the Colonel.
I mean, can you imagine if like famous comedian bitches were playing Wendy?
My father died when I was
That would be
6.
I think you just can we delete that
Morgan
part?
Murphy.
I totally can.
Yeah, Morgan Murphy. That's amazing.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Give me $150.
And there was this one part of his time where and this is really crazy. They actually acted it out when he used to have a gas station. This is when he was like, he shot somebody.
Well, he's a Colonel.
It's like him beating his son. I'm like, this is weird.
Wait, he gained a lot of
really.
weight suddenly.
Yeah, look, it goes in his belly.
What the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
They're bragging about his gunfight.
Well, I'm Harlan Sanders, a gas station owner.
I'm sorry, this is ridiculous.
This is what I did stoned and
That
pissed
there
off because I couldn't get my
looks like a
chicken.
mighty fine
It's like,
place
Mom,
for
I'm
me to put
making in
a sign
LA. Didn't you see my
advertising
Colonel
gas
Sanders
station.
website thing?
He looks like Jim. Young Jim.
UCB's really fallen off.
If Jem got a haircut.
I'm done painting now.
What?
do you all think?
Damn, he's good.
It's like a
I'm
kid's play.
Matt Stewart, and I hate that sign.
Was this
God,
a
he looks
SAG production?
racist.
What are we-
The video walked fury. That's how bad it
That
is.
fucking guy.
Dog, I seen you painting my sign again. Threaten me? Now I'm gonna kill your friend.
What the fuck?
What?
For that, I'm gonna shoot you in the shoulder.
Wait, why does he die with his...
Who greenlit this? This is terrible.
Ow! My shoulder. This is a true story.
What?
Isn't this fucking weird for KFC?
This is so weird.
You know, if they just spent half of this money on the actual chicken, maybe their business would be good.
Oh, but that's what I am saying though. The chicken was really good, but it still was like a really weird experience going into a KFC. Like I hadn't been there for like 7 to 10 years, something like that, and I felt it was a very different kind of people that went there. Like I felt like somebody could get stabbed at any moment.
Was it like in the city, or were you kind of in the burbs? I wonder
No,
if, like,
it was
in the
mostly
burbs
Latino. It was like Burbank.
Jesus.
but it was rough. It was like a lot of people that looked like just like they were like about to beat up a bunch of people and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, Latino.
No, like
Okay, you didn't laugh.
cer-
That sounded racist.
Come on.
It's a joke.
What's up, boo? So that was not a paid sponsor. I was just that's what my day was. I woke up and then watched the news all day and watched all the crazy shit that was happening with the weather. Did you guys, any of you guys, sit around and watch the news all day like me?
I
Or am
watched
just the only freak?
sinkhole clips. There were like 4 awesome sinkhole
Yeah.
clips.
What?
Yeah, cars
big day
getting
for
swallowed.
sinkholes.
It was crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I missed the whole. Like I only watched NBC.
I heard a guy got electrocuted.
Yes. Oh man, that's so great.
What?
That's the best.
We're waiting for
Oh
that
yeah,
one for so long.
that was fucked up because that was on Van Nuys, right?
I'm telling you, dude, Van Nuys is fucked up. Right? That's the motto of Van Nuys. Van Nuys is fucked up.
Van Nuys, we're fucked up.
News Live Center, and we got to bring this.
Yeah,
to
look
you.
at this thing.
This
It's
is
crazy.
Coming from LA right now, where there's a big sinkhole that has just opened in Laurel Canyon. This car that just fell
On
in
Laurel?
on top
Yeah,
of
Laurel
another
Canyon.
car. It probably fell in.
There's already a car in there. That's how big this fucking thing
You see,
is.
there's another car here in the bottom. That's the.
Oh, that's up. You were ahead of him.
I've already seen this one.
You should get
Hold on,
this
but this
job.
is actually on. Oh, this is Laurel in Van Nuys though, not going over the hill.
I think it's going over the hill. I'm not sure though.
It's a canyon. I mean, Laurel.
No, but Laurel Canyon goes deep out into like North Hollywood.
Is it always called Laurel Canyon?
Yep,
even
the
outside?
whole way. You need to explore the valley more, bro.
This place seems like
I know.
where we're at right now seems like a place that would just a sinkhole would happen.
Yeah, we seem very third world right now, doesn't it? Like very third world.
Sinkholes, Kentucky Fried Chicken's gone downhill. What is happening, man?
Oh, here's another.
Remember that breading? It used to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's still good. Everyone gives it shit.
Get it
That's what I'm
together.
saying. Everyone's really angry. Holy shit! I didn't see this one. Did you guys see this?
Oh no, this is gonna be weird.
Oh my God.
Porno. This is gonna be an
Oh my
anal
God, this
porno.
is
It's just
scary.
there's a fire truck that falls.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Is this a
about.
big pink sinkhole?
No, look at this. Look at this. It's a whole fire truck that
Yeah.
falls into
Oh
it.
man, she's a beast. She put a whole fire truck.
There it goes.
Oh my
That
God.
is scary.
It's a fucking hole. You think you're on the ground, and then there's just nothing below you.
But wait, is that a construction site or is that just like?
No, the side of the fucking freeway just came down.
Jeez.
How far does that go down?
They're
That's
not-
just scary.
They're not running very fast.
Obviously not that far. It's
Jurassic
right
Park.
there. Right? It's not the hell. All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
but what if
creatures
it
are coming
goes
out.
down really, really far? Why does it only go down that far? You know, like why is it?
Flat Earth, bro.
Good point. Clearly a true theory.
Earth.
How's your tinfoil
Oh, Sam
hat?
Tripoli, you're in the
People
other
love
room,
it.
right?
Yeah, people love it.
How's
It's going well.
the other show going?
It's fine. It's a good show.
I haven't
lot
even
of
looked
fun.
inside our show. I heard
15.
15.
Yeah.
That's more than I thought. There.
Yeah.
I was about to.
Rain
I was about to
ruins
cancel
everything.
the show.
Rain ruins everything. In LA, it's like 9/11.
There's a
Right?
giant.
It's our own 9/11.
You're one rescued after sinkhole swallows 2 cars in Studio City.
I think there
Why
was
is all this in the valley?
because man, you're not supposed to live there.
25 people, but there's a huge sinkhole on the left side of the stage, so we lost about 10 people.
Bob Hope put a curse on the valley at the end of his life.
Fuck
So
yeah.
it's always been cursed with sinkholes. People don't know that. Big conspiracy.
Best airport, best sinkholes. I get it.
It is such a good airport.
You promoting your podcast again?
Yes.
Is that what's happening here?
Tinfoil hat. The truth. We go deep, bro.
It's really weird because like I stopped doing comedy because of that Bob Hope joke that I've said a million times. I took like 3 years off, and then I moved to LA, and I live off of Bob Hope Drive, and next to Bob Hope Park, and my airport's Bob Hope, and it's just like Jesus Christ, he's like haunting me now. Yeah.
Why are you wearing a hat, dude? Release the golden locks.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Release the golden locks.
Oh shit! I get knocked down. I get up again.
There.
Yeah.
This is like Dune, right? I love it, dude. You are like every bad guy from a sci-fi flick right now.
Totally.
I fucking love it. I would do that. I wish I would do that. I wish I could.
Can you do
that.
like a British and/or a Russian accent?
Of course I could.
Oh,
What is that? Hold on.
Yeah, what
You can-
accent
It doesn't
was
matter what
He
it
didn't
is.
say
It doesn't
once.
matter what it
He
is.
didn't say it once.
It's
Don't
perfect.
worry about it.
That was Josh Martin.
What was that? Gay porn robot? That's awesome.
That's 80s era bad guy. You
That's
don't know what
great.
it is.
Get in the car and listen to me. It's Chef Gordon Ramsay-ish.
That should be its own segment. Brian's impersonation.
Let's go Russian.
Dulces Guten. That's German.
In Brian's world, that's totally Russian.
Deuces
Get
Guten.
into the car. Get into the car and suck my dick.
Where are we now?
That was like a little Jason Statham. I think.
Around the world in 80 accents.
Right.
Japanese.
Oh yeah, get into my car and suck my dick.
That was so glorious.
I'm just trying to get Brian banned from life.
That was so glorious, dude. So glorious.
I was
See,
try-
they had Milo on. Oh, dude.
Talking to the mic.
Did you watch the Joe Rogan thing the other day where he got in that kind of heated argument with that?
Oh yeah, I heard about it. I didn't see it.
With who?
I saw it. I thought
Alex
I think
Jones?
there's people go on that show trying to bait him.
Wait, who?
Who'd he get in an argument with?
Fuck, what's his name? What is his name?
Sam Tripoli?
Was it
No.
the Alex Jones?
No,
interview?
what Alex Jones and him are good friends. I listened to the episode. It was crazy.
They had fun.
It was somebody
Jones
I
was
hadn't heard of.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
somebody I didn't like. I never heard of.
But was he on? Were they?
Oh,
on?
it was Steven Crowder.
Who's that?
He is
Some New York City guy, right?
Yeah, here's the actual podcast. It's number 917.
By the way, how cool was it that Alex Jones's podcast with him was 9/11?
Yeah, they did.
No, they did
said
that
So
banged
funny.
out
I know.
a
It's
bunch.
just funny.
Just like I have to do like.
It's so funny.
I got the documents right here.
That's how he got him on the show. Actually, he's like Rogan called him up. He's like, "Oh, I got episode 9/11 coming up." He's like, "Sold. I'm on there."
Motherfuckers say leftism. Well, because today's left is not the same as classical liberals. The word leftism. Don't skirt the issue. Yeah.
Whoa. See, I don't want to watch that. Was it hard to watch, or Sam, or
no? Well, I thought it was this guy was just trying to make a name for himself. I mean, I just really felt
It's working,
that, like,
if we're gonna watch it.
Let me try to engage him, get in a verbal spat with him, and I'd make a name out. And I thought it didn't work very well. I mean, like I think people do that sometimes on that show. Like Milo is a classic, like just shifts on everything. You have a point, he shifts to the opposite, just like some contrarian
Devil's
shit.
advocate.
Yeah, he's a trigger artist.
And,
That's
and
what
the
he is.
biggest thing,
Yeah.
it's like the guy was saying that Jamie was only looking up articles that fit Rogan's argument. And I would tell you that I've been on the show before where, Rogan will question something I say. And at the time it was Brian. They would bring up articles and Joe would be like, oh, I guess I'm wrong. So it's like, it was just very interesting to watch, because I feel like with Milo and with this guy, they just go on there just to say crazy shit.
So who is the guy? Is he a comedian?
They were talking about something about Amy Schumer, so I had some feeling like he was connected to her in some weird kind of way.
Okay.
I don't know everything about the guy. It was just weird.
But he might be a comedian.
No, Crowder? I don't think
Yeah.
he is.
Writer.
I don't think he is.
Writer,
That name isn't
actor.
funny.
Definitely not funny.
Writer, actor.
Bro, that guy's got 2 minutes. He's got an inch.
But he
Hey,
just
well, Kellyanne Conway has done 7, right? So
God, that's the
anyone
worst.
Can do. Had you watched it?
Yeah, it's the
It is
fucking worst, dude.
What?
so hard to
Kellyanne
watch.
Conway, the flapping mouth of the Donald Trump administration. She did stand up at some I think it was a stand up class bringer
When?
show at the end. I don't know, 5-6 years ago, something like that.
Oh shit! There's where we are in the world.
Internet never forgets.
It never
Holy
does.
shit!
I never forget because I watched that shit. And
Wow.
it's just like, oh no.
She's like, a lot of people say I look like a lizard from They Live. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a tough watch.
My mom is, and my dad is. Never mind.
We're all in character as the audience from that actual show.
I went on this stupid rant today because I got stoned about how much I just can't stand Trump anymore. Like, I don't want to...
when did you like him?
No, I mean, before it was tolerable, but, like, it was like, okay, this is almost kind of funny. Then when he won, it was kind of like, oh, that's horrible. But the problem I have is you turn on TV, you turn on the internet.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's every website. It's every app.
Which is probably what he wants, obviously.
I think there's going to be a shift, bro.
Yeah.
I really do think people are just going to get so bored of it. And I think that's probably part of their plan, too. I mean, like,
It's hard to get bored of, though, when the guy's literally, like, he's like one step away from being like, look, just fire up the ovens and just throw the Jews in the oven. And, he's, like, saying shit that's like, today, the media is the enemy of the people. Like, that is some fucking fascist shit, dude. That's like Mussolini.
Fascist slave.
No, it's like
All
that.
right, here's a question.
That's some fascism shit.
If Donald Trump invites you to a sauna and then goes, oh, yeah, no, go in first and I'll meet you there, do you go in? Personally, I need a schwitz, so I'm down. I don't have a sauna.
I was already going to go in.
Yeah. Oh, man, these doors locked from the outside. That's uncomfortable.
The guy's just a fucking psycho, man. It's
They're
interesting,
all psychos, dude.
Yeah,
If you
but
don't
I mean,
think Hillary Clinton was
listen,
a fucking psycho,
this is a great
you're
tactic.
delusional.
It's a great tactic. I love this tactic. Yeah, but Hillary, I mean, not really. Yes, they're all psychos, but not really.
No, dude, totally not fucking true, David.
At least they're secretive psychos.
Okay, so if your wife is cheating on you, it's either do you want to know about it? If you don't want to know about it, that's it. It's almost like Obama's a great example. I hate all of them. I'm not going to.
Hey, let's not talk about it. That's the whole point.
You just brought it up.
I know how much I hate seeing it, and then you fucking do the exact same thing.
You know what I hate? Pizzagate.
That's don't get Sam and me.
Don't do any of this stuff.
Sam's whole podcast has started because I will not let him talk about Pizzagate and get past 30 seconds of it. If you listen to his opening episode of the tinfoil hat dickhole podcast,
stop talking about.
He's referencing me. Now we're off the topic. We're just talking about how Sam Tripoli created a hit job on me. Didn't say my name. But it's an internationally distributed hit job on podcasts.
Have you come on sometime.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have Contrarians
Bro, let's
on
go.
very soon. By the way, you guys know that in the last 2 weeks,
I'll be
over
on.
1,000 pedophiles have been arrested. You know that, right?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, then it is.
Because the mainstream fake news has not reported it. I would love to see the information.
Interesting, dude. It's okay. I'm not getting into.
What are you talking about? The LA 437 people who were busted here in LA was all over the news.
No, it wasn't all over the news.
Yes, it was. It was on every mainstream news source.
Yeah, it was.
That's how I found it. That's how I learned about it. I didn't read InfoWars or whatever to find out about it.
There was 437 pedophiles
busted here in LA.
Oh yeah, and was it a political ring?
No, it was just
of
Flappers
course not.
Comedy Club.
Oh yeah, of course yeah. It's like Alex Jones was talking about Sandusky and then trying to like loop. It's like no, he's just a fucking.
It was just KFC employees. That's why KFC got bad really shitty quickly. It was good 3 weeks ago, Brian, and then all the pedophiles got arrested, and now KFC sucks. You heard it here first, folks. KFC knowingly employed pedophiles allegedly. I have to say that at the end to make sure it's a joke.
Did you see this new preview with what is his name? Seth Rogen, new Seth Rogen movie.
No.
That came out today. Do you guys like Seth Rogen?
Yeah. I don't hate him. I liked Superbad. That was him, right?
Superbad was great.
I thought that was cool.
That was mostly whatchamacallit, Jonah Hill and what's his face in Superbad, right? And Michael Cera.
Okay.
His big one.
But I thought Seth Rogen wrote it. I think Seth Rogen wrote it.
Seth Rogen, let's see. Funny People was his big headliner for those Apatow movies.
It's pretty good.
Personally, I think my favorite role of his was probably the first 90 minutes of that before it got that. Was
he in Pineapple Express?
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
I love that movie.
Yeah, because that was him and that other
Danny McBride, super funny.
Yeah,
that
Danny
guy's
McBride's
really
always great.
Danny McBride's so funny.
I love Danny McBride.
Yeah, he's great.
He knows how to play his instrument, if you will.
Yeah, he just crushes.
We used to be friends on Facebook, and I don't even know how. I think it was just from the old days or something.
Yeah.
And he said something about his refrigerator or something like that, and I replied. I did some stupid joke, and then he blocked me the next day, and I'm just like, God damn it! I should have just shut up.
I know.
Kept quiet.
Sometimes you gotta be. Sometimes those big joker dudes, they don't like the joke online.
Well, you look at the guys who get laid the most, and their words to sex ratio is so off. They don't talk that much. Just most of getting laid is just shut your mouth for most of the time. Don't say what you think you want to say.
Ryan Mervis,
Did you just get off stage?
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, so Stephen Fury's on right now.
Where's the list, by the way? I'm down, deep down on the list. I didn't see it.
Oh man.
I think
Edgar said he was bringing me up, but I don't know where that is actually.
It's me, Matt, Edgar, you.
Okay, cool.
And you're bringing up Rich.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
And who's closing it out?
Dean Del Rey.
Dean Del Rey. Bro.
Nice.
That's the bots.
Nice.
How is the audience? How's audience? It's small, right?
It's small, but it's a hot crowd.
Is it?
Speak
good.
of the devil.
Yes. Yeah. Sinkhole.
Dean Del Rey is here.
Uber ride here.
How much was it?
33.
From
Dude,
where?
you should have told me. I could have got it for $3.99.
What?
You should have told me. I could have just
PC shit. Is
drove
that
you. We're
real?
neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was at
Fuck, I gotta do that.
Doing the Brodies.
Oh, you're doing Brody
Get on
show.
mic. Get on mic.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you first you said you were doing bronies, and I was like, that's a whole new side of Dean Del Rey we didn't know.
How was it? How was it?
That was incredible, man. He, he's got the whole main room set up, shooting a CISO special in there.
Hell yeah. And it was packed?
Oh, both shows sold out.
Damn.
Wow, really?
Hell
Yeah.
In the
yeah.
main room?
Yeah. So
How the fuck that happened?
I thought he was just doing like the end of like doing a late night thing.
No, he did a 7 o'clock show, and it was me, Steve Simone, Tom Rhodes, Burr, and then him. He came out and did an hour of jokes and everything. Then they emptied the room, refilled it. Now it's like a regular main room show, and he's going to come out at the end and do the Brody Madness.
Nice. And they're
Yeah.
filming that too? They're
Yeah,
filming.
and the fucking room looks fire. Looks
Wow.
so good. And Brody was killing it, man. Full house. So he's like, yes, negative, cross arm.
Arms crossed, negative.
Yeah, he was just killing it. I filmed a solo scene on a yoga mat.
Nice.
It was so
Good news. I got booked to a movie.
Yeah, it was
It's a
great.
solo scene on a yoga mat.
It's so cool, man, to see that, just like rocking it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brody Stevens, CISO.
In the main room of the Comedy Store. That's
Yeah.
great.
Kate, how was the room?
They're fun. It's light because the rain, I think, but they were really good. They were a good crowd, didn't you think, Mark?
They were super responsive.
Yeah.
In my Disney thing, everyone was shouting shit out. Everyone was interactive and
They were fun.
And
When am I on?
You're closing it out.
Oh, wow. Okay. What time?
3 a.m. Who's
I'm bringing you up.
I think Sarah.
Yeah, I'll give you a ride home,
I think
yeah.
Sarah Weinshank's about to go up.
I'll give you a ride home.
So we're about 5 deep right now.
Teen, I'll give you a ride home. $31.
Oh, no,
$31.
I don't live by you anymore. I'm in Studio City now.
Forget it.
Studio
I'm heading
Sinkhole
to
City.
Van Nuys.
Sinkhole City.
I'll give you a ride home.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm heading that way.
Sinkhole City.
You don't live by
Yes.
me more? I'm not hanging out with you.
We're
Yeah,
at
you're in the
Studio. So I
valley.
used to live on Arch, right across from Residuals.
Fucking lost that place in Beechwood.
Oh, that place was tight.
It was good.
That was a good
New
spot.
place is pretty dope, too.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
What's going on? I like Brian's hair. Looks
I
fucking
like
good.
it. I really like it.
Hell yeah.
If you think the hair's tight, you should hear the accents.
This is my at midnight hair.
Yeah.
By the time I go on at midnight, I'm ready to look so crazy.
Are you going on at midnight?
Huh? Yeah. And so I'm just, I'm not
Who you
going to
doing
go
it
as
with?
myself. I have to build a character. I have to be on a
Who you
stage.
doing it with?
What?
Who you doing it with? Who you doing it with?
Huh?
Who you getting
I
down with?
don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Randoms.
They said that they wanted to mix me up with people that
We're actually funny? Never mind. Forget it.
Oh, shut up.
Rip.
Whoa, the only guy that gives him spots and he just clowned on him. Wow. Career suicide.
All right, Brian, let's try Irish.
Huh?
Irish.
Irish accent.
Good morning to you.
All right.
Get my car and suck my dick.
Is that
where in
well
Ireland
done.
was
Well
that?
done.
Horrible.
Brian,
Shy.
are you going to dye your eyebrows to go with
Fuck
that?
no.
That's dumb.
Dude, when I used to do my hair back in the day, like black, because I was like Nine Inch Nails, gothic kid. One time I did do my eyebrows because they were brown and you could tell the difference. And I looked like Charlie Chaplin for like 3 months. It looked so ridiculous.
What color is that, by the way? That's not
Platinum.
bleach, is
This
it?
is platinum.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
platinum.
Yeah, that's Billy Idol,
really
dude.
like
This is like you have to scab your head to get to.
Yeah, it fucking burns.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, like if I wear a hat right now, it starts hurting. Because
Like, did you have to do bleach, like
Yeah.
yellow first and then that color?
No, it's bleach, and you're not. I mean, you're supposed to take all these precautions. You're not supposed to use such a high volume stuff
He's
like that.
doing it in the backyard.
Oh, I'm just burning my shit off.
He had it on his face, and I was looking at it going like, oh, fuck. I used to do that too, and it's just
You
like,
did? You did that too?
Yeah, I had the fucking rock and roll hair. You got rock hair.
Yeah.
Brian, you're lucky you still have so much hair because, like,
I don't give a shit about that.
yeah, but if you go that platinum and you had like any bald spots, it would totally show. But you can't. You have a lot of fucking hair.
All right, hair and
No,
makeup.
no. When you go white, it looks thicker.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Really?
so
Yeah,
thick,
way
and it feels like it
Maybe
grew
I should
out.
go white.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I'm gonna dye mine platinum now.
Let's all do it.
Yeah, let's all do it tonight.
Right now. You got some left?
Brian, did you? dye
Yeah,
your-
I could do all yes.
Let's do it. I'll
Except
do
maybe
it.
Merv. I can't do Merv.
Are you gonna do your pubes also?
No, I don't have pubes.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You don't have any?
No.
Come on.
No, if I jog, it whistles.
Yeah, he's got. he's double B, baby Brian. Hey, baby Brian.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I used to always shave all the time, but you know it's
The
just
pubes?
Yeah. Because it's
No way.
No.
Yeah.
Trim it. You can't shave
Dude,
it.
if a
Trim
gr-
it.
if
Well,
you're fuck-
Merv, look how much hair Merv has. There's no way you're shaving it.
dude, if you're
It'd be
if
a
you're
horrible look.
if you're fucking a girl that has her shit
Ew,
shaved,
why would you do that?
and then it's like kissing lips, man.
What?
It's like slurping.
Skin on skin.
Yeah, it makes a little squeaky when you fuck.
So many guys have no hair there now that honestly, sometimes I forget that guys have it. And then if I see a guy that actually has hair there, I'm like shocked by it.
Oh.
Isn't that how you feel about
You would
girls?
be devastated by what's going on.
I would cry.
That's actually gross. That's like Greyhound bus station. You know, the guy's all hairy, sits down, it's just ass sweat. Then you sit in his seat and you get his secondhand butt sweat.
Oh, good old Greyhound.
Good butt
Southwest Airlines, middle cushion.
The Greyhound of the skies.
Yeah. So gross.
Great.
You going on, Brian?
No, I'm just gonna check to see the show.
Yes. Check us
it.
up.
Check it.
Oh, man. Yeah, so the store was killer right now.
That's dope. That's
Every
I'm
room
happy for-
sold out in the fucking hurricane storm.
Isn't that crazy?
LA's used to the rain now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't even bad though, right? The
Oh, it
roads
was crazy.
get
Nah, it wasn't
here.
that bad.
It was crazy, though, during the day.
During the day it was.
Yeah.
But like driving here tonight, I didn't think it was bad at all.
But not compared to San Francisco or like
No.
Mendocino or something
Right.
like that.
No,
It was
that's
just regular rain.
Wait,
up
San
there.
Francisco gets crazy?
Yeah.
Well, they used to get a lot of rain. Now
For
no
sure.
one gets rain.
Yeah, not anymore, but it used to be pretty crazy.
Just but like nothing like Portland and Seattle.
Like in February, all of February would rain sometimes. And
Oh wow.
San
My
Francisco
driveway was
ran a lot.
so flooded today. From where I parked my car to my apartment, there's no way to avoid the puddle. And it had to be like 3 inches. Like there was nothing you could do. And I was wearing flip flops.
Oh.
I know. So I recorded a video of like going through the water. It's like 10 feet of 3-inch deep water. And I put it on my Instagram. And all these people were like, all the black guys that follow me were like, white people are disgusting. That's disgusting. You're
Yeah,
going to get hepatitis.
That's what we do.
I probably did.
From rainwater.
Flip flops.
When you were a kid, though, didn't you play in it? Like when I was growing up in Ohio.
I still play it.
Right? Me too.
Dude, I was at Lollapalooza this summer, and it rained when I was there. The first day of it was like pouring. So there was puddles the next day, and I'm there, and I've got no shirt on, and a tiny little corduroy vest and a spirit hood, and I look ridiculous. And I saw a puddle, so I started splashing around in the puddle. I got nothing but stink eye from everyone around me. They're like, what's this fucking hippie
What
doing?
is the big deal?
Splash? And I'm like, you're at a fucking music festival right now, man.
Dude, when I was
Give me a high five and put on a smile.
I've done that. Reggae on the River. Remember Reggae on the River?
They still do it.
Yeah, I was at Reggae on the River, and there was like it was like raining. There was all this mud. I mean, a bunch of people just got naked and started like diving in the mud, and then people were
That's
like,
fun.
I'm at a reggae festival. People were like,
that's on a riverbed.
yeah,
Yeah.
but people were also like, I don't know. It's just it's Northern California kind of hippie
Yeah.
gangsters. They were not happy.
When I was a kid, we couldn't afford. I wanted a slip and slide, and my mom wouldn't buy one because we were poor. But we had a ditch in the front yard, like
Ditch
a
and
sewer
slide.
ditch. Yeah, so every time it would rain, the ditch would fill up. We would slip and slide through the ditch, and we'd stand up and be covered with worms, just covered. I didn't care. I would still do it.
That sounds
A
lovely.
lot of good ghetto slip and slide stories out there.
It's weird because in Ohio, you would step on so many worms because
Yeah.
it rains so much there that
Oh,
like,
yeah.
just walking to your car, you just had
Earthworms?
gush
Tons.
everywhere.
Now, what's the difference between a worm and an earthworm?
They're just those earthworms
Thicker.
are giant.
Yeah, they're like thicker.
Oh yeah, they're like fat and long.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they're safe, right? Like they.
Oh yeah, they don't do
can't
shit
like
except
do
catch
anything.
fish for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it depends on the neighborhood.
Dude, man, but that smell, it was weird how like worms smell like it makes it smell like fish, like almost like you're by the ocean or something.
Nasty.
It's lovely.
And then it's weird about all the snails out here where you're like you see them and then you watch like on the cooking channel how you could just throw those in a skillet with some pesto and next thing you know that's like delicious.
Those
You could
things
eat the
are
worms
gross.
too. You could eat the worms.
Ew.
I ate some.
You could.
I ate some frog legs. You eat those?
No,
I've had those
I've
before.
I'm
tried
against
it.
that.
Those aren't bad.
Not bad?
What, you're
No,
against
good.
that?
Yeah, I
I
like.
had rattlesnake too.
You
I
like
like
frogs?
I like frogs.
I've eaten 3 snakes.
Yeah, snakes.
Yeah.
What? I've never had a snake.
Yeah, it all tastes like chicken, like they say.
Ah.
Tastes
I
like
would
chicken.
try it. We should all try it
I
one
would,
day.
I don't want to
Alligator?
eat a reptile.
Alligator.
Yeah, yeah.
Fat alligator.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
snake,
in New
Shark.
Orleans, they
Shark.
got a gator on a stick.
What
You
is
know,
that?
like they just serve it on the sticks. Look
Yeah.
at there's that sinkhole. It's
Another
rad.
Where's that? Here?
Dude,
in
it
LA?
looks like hell under there.
I know
Straight
it looks like a
hell.
movie prop with a red light behind it and
How
stuff.
about when it when
at
it's hanging on the side at first and then
Oh,
it goes
shit.
in? That's so scary.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Photoshop a little picture of Trump back there, dude.
looks like one of
behind
those-
the mist, just like one of those crazy photos.
Behind the mist.
That looks like one of those paintings that you see, those street art, like 3D paintings.
Did anyone see the photos of the guy who photoshopped CeeLo Green from the Grammys in Donald Trump's photos?
No.
Did you see that, Brian?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Like CeeLo Green, like the robot.
What was CeeLo Green doing? I mean, you
Yeah, he's just fucking
gotta
wilding
go
out.
out for the whole night like that.
Maybe it's for a movie. Maybe it's for a movie.
You know what I mean? You're just like,
I mean,
So true.
they got
Check
the
this out,
best
guys.
parties going on.
Yeah.
It just shows up.
I mean,
There it is. That's so rad.
Shit.
Did you see
Wait, where
that?
was this?
Where
This
is
is
that?
on Laurel Canyon.
Watch, he's hanging there.
No.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
is the guy in there?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
guys in both cars.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Now watch, it just fucking drops. Wait.
Oh. Now, is there someone in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, that's on Laurel Canyon?
And there's water underneath that. Look,
Yeah, look
you
at
can
the
see
water.
the water rushing
Yeah.
by.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
And then those dudes are like, well, we can't get close because then they'll
Because
fall
we'll
in.
die.
That
yeah.
other car's upside down. Did those guys
there's
get
someone
out? Does
totally
anyone
in there.
know?
Yeah, they got him out.
That's why I love it when people in Ohio and like your hometown in the Midwest, anytime you say something about rain and stuff, they always go, "Oh, a little bitching about weather."
Yeah, they don't get that we're not prepared for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like, we're-
we live in the desert.
What the fuck? How the fuck does that happen? That's insane.
Yeah, first of all,
That is
how do they pave over nothing? You know what I mean? It's just
No, it must be. You know what it is?
It's like sand.
It must be dirt and earth, but
Yeah.
then there's no rain, so it like
It
just
dries out into
disintegrates. Yeah,
sand, but I mean, it's just like
just disintegrates,
pack
and then
that
when it
shit
does rain,
down.
it just floods away, and then the,
Meanwhile, at Pete's house.
Pave over nothing.
Pete's house.
Yeah, Pete. I told Pete he was giving updates at his house because
Weatherman Pete.
look, he's got some flowers on the ground.
Pete
that
C's got
fell-
a crib. Look at him.
Oh, dude, he's got a fat crib.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that though, nice little rainwater. But here's the thing I was worried about: his backyard
Wow.
was going right
Oh,
up
yeah.
to his.
shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, right
Wow.
up.
Yeah, Ocean's 11.
Dude, that's close to like getting in your house.
Yeah.
That is Rope City right there.
He should shovel that out.
Wow, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
He needs to he's got a pool
He has a
over there.
pool.
Now he's got 2 pools. 2 Pool Pete is his new name. 2 Pool Pete. Look at 2 Pool Pete, man. One's heated, one's not.
I wish I had a pool.
That's like the Caddyshack pool or pond, on the Carl scene. Hey, you got a pool there? Yeah, I got a pond too. Pool or pond.
Yeah, look at that. That was
Wow.
earlier.
God damn.
Damn.
I told him you better get sandbags ASAP Rocky.
Seriously?
yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shit. Who's on right now?
Sarah Weinshank's on. Then it's Christian Spicer. Then it's me, and then I'm bringing up Matt Edgar.
Yep.
Matt needs new headshot. Edgar is what I called you all day today. It's funny because anytime I make a poster, I always try to mix it up a teeny bit, but some people only have a few pictures that are actually usable, especially when you're photoshopping shit together and stuff. But Matt, you have like one, I think, that's actually usable.
Courtesy of the Golden Pony.
Huh? Yeah.
He got that for me a few years ago. It's like, you need headshots, and when you first started making money.
My favorite though is
it's the only ones I've ever gotten.
My favorite though is Kate. She has like so
I
much.
hate you for doing that. By the way, you totally. I gave another comic shit about using that photo of me on a flyer a few weeks ago. I was like, don't ever fucking use that again.
By the way,
Yeah,
this is
and
probably the hottest photo in the whole entire world, though. Even with the balls in your pockets, I mean, that's just.
Thank you.
Wait, is that like candid Kate?
Yeah.
I like how we're talking about headshots.
I knew there was somebody with a camera
Yeah,
behind.
exactly.
I was playing tennis, though.
We were playing.
Is that your Alanis Morissette? I got balls in my pocket.
It is.
And the man's showing a peace sign. Oh my god.
But yeah, like the.
Oh yeah,
there's
it looks like a Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a really good photo.
It's a good
man.
photo.
Is a good photo.
Damn, I forget how good looking.
Why
I
does
am.
he need new headshots? That's a great shot.
Well, just for like different
Look how
flyers.
thin your face used to be.
Yeah.
Rich,
Or is that Photoshop?
Rich looks like he's really sick though, doesn't he? Like look at his eyes. He looks like
He's in the ward.
He looks at like that part in the movie where you start coughing.
Yeah, he's like sick, but up to no good.
He looks like
Sarah-
he did his own makeup.
Weinshank has like the hottest photos ever.
I love her photos.
Spicer has a pretty good photo. It's
That's
very-
a commercial one all the way.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Verizon.
Dave looks like he's just straight up making fun of
No,
Christian.
you know what Dave's doing there? A number. He's all put the coke right on my gums there. You know that? You do the number.
Mervis is like, come with me if you want to live.
I don't know where that photo. I've never seen that photo before.
Brian, you do find photos that I've never. You found one of me last time I was here that I'd never seen
Yeah.
before. I was like,
I
where
freaked
the
you out and
fuck
told
did
you.
you get that?
That one was in Hustler magazine.
No, this was like a picture that just looked like like somebody took it while eating her out.
Oh,
or something like that.
Pull that one up, will you?
It was pretty bad, and I was like, where the fuck? It was a screen grab from a video.
Uh-oh. Look out.
It was fine.
Has anyone ever like done any sneaky?
Yeah, this guy I dated actually recorded me and I didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it still freaks me out. He sent it to me as like a gift. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Whoa,
we're, like,
wow,
dating.
how nice.
Yeah, and at first,
What a great guy.
At first, I was pissed, but then I watched it and it was pretty pixelated. Like it was like the wasn't good quality
I
footage.
thought you were gonna say first I was pissed and I watched it and it was
like,
super
damn.
hot.
It was. No.
By the way,
gonna
Kate,
use
Kate,
that.
that's an amateur move. You downgrade the quality, then send it to them as a fun joke. Like,
For
look
real?
at this. And
But-
then you have a full HD
Okay.
quality, but then that makes it so you have text responses that's like permission to have it.
Yeah, it's an amateur porn move too.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Because that's
Wow.
what
That's called a ZRD.
Because when I watched it, I was like, this is really hot and it's pixelated. And I kept it while we were dating and I would like, use it to get off. And then after we broke up, I was kind of like, I hope that he gets rid of that tape.
Oh no!
I'm sure he did.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll keep an eye out for you if I see anything. I'll certainly let
But
you
you
know.
couldn't tell that it was me, really. It was so pixelated.
That's true.
Unless Brian is right.
They all look alike. It's
Yeah.
true. Who looks at their faces?
No.
It's so true.
No one. No one.
Well, we just looked at Kate's headshots, but we didn't actually see her.
That
face.
picture is actually what's funny. Is I hate that photo. It's one of my least favorite photos of all time.
I watched your porn, your VR porn,
Okay.
where
yeah.
a girl's just
I'm
like,
not in a porn, to be clear.
all right, to be clear, you were an object in a porn. You could have been
Yes.
like the bed. Like a girl was pretty much just
Yeah.
masturbating and doing crazy shit on
And
you.
you're just hanging out?
Well, okay, my yeah,
it's actually
kind
a
of,
porn.
yeah.
You're just not
It's a
doing
porn.
anything, but
This-
just going.
This is the best story of how I
Squirting all over
found
the
out
place.
about that porn. Is
By the way, what's up with those nachos over there?
oh,
They look
please
pretty
have them.
good.
I got them and I
There's
couldn't
nothing
finish
like a
them.
podcast and food.
Take 'em.
My God. Oh my God.
I host a TV show where
Right
we
here,
explore different kinds of sex fetishes, and one of them was virtual reality. So we went on a VR porn set, and then they were like, "Would you be comfortable being in the movie if your face isn't in it and you're not naked? You're just like I'm basically the viewer. So if you were a girl watching a girl-on-girl porn, I'm you."
You're the cuckold.
Yeah, kinda. The girl is lap dancing on me and
What's
shit.
it called again? So your viewers.
It's called Downward Slut.
Yeah, it's not a porn.
It's a yoga. It's a
Real
yoga.
subtle. Real
But here's
subtle.
the best part. So I'm at the Improv one night, and I'm hanging out with a comic friend. I don't know if I should fuck it. I'm hanging out with Stephen Kramer Glickman, right?
Ah.
And we're talking about porn. And
Nice.
he's talking about how much he loves VR porn, and I told him I was in one. He's like, "What's it called?" And I'm like, "Downward Slut." He's like, "Oh my God, that's one of my favorites. I have it on my phone." He had it on his phone and pulled it up at the Improv.
There's Kate.
That's how I saw it. That's my me, my blue dress.
Now, when you're playing VR, you can like look around
You can't
and
see
stuff
anything.
like that. And then she just ends up like going on her and like,
It's like a weekend at Bernie's
That
vibe.
is
though,
a
from her.
downward slut.
yeah. And this is when Kate starts getting really wet.
Oh, stop, Brian.
Like,
Nothing happened. I was so
you're
uncomfortable.
so-
to be honest, I was so uncomfortable. The whole time I kept going, my face isn't showing right. Like, I was so
You were creaming.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
By the way,
Was that girl nice?
she was super sweet, and actually that was like only her second day on a porn set, so she was kind of nervous. And this is hilarious. The guy that
That's
was
what I tell everyone on my porn shoots too. Every
This is my
time.
first time.
This is my second. No, you don't say first because they'll never believe that. You just say second because that sounds believable. This is only my second time in porn.
She was really nervous.
Oh yeah, those. Great.
The frog
I know.
lens, though. That's the
I know
weird
it's
one.
weird, right? Well, because
Weird
you're supposed to
booster.
have on a 3D headset, and then it looks normal.
Her
Her boob
areolas
just
are
comes right in your-
disappointing.
Well, then she had to fuck a guy after this.
I think those are great.
What's wrong with her nipples?
She needs, I mean, they're like maybe 4 times bigger
Oh,
and,
Brian-
and darker.
Brian likes gigantic nipples, like pancake nipples.
I've realized that Colombian women usually have those kind of nipples.
You ever seen Starship Troopers? Yeah. Those
Best
are
movie of all
those are like the biggest nipples I've ever seen.
Best movie of all
in my
time on
life.
paper.
Really?
Greatest movie ever.
Starship Troopers?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
What?
No. I'll
Let's
get
go
it
right now.
Can I Netflix it?
Oh,
I think I don't know Starship.
It's
I
probably
think,
not going to stay. She's not going to like Starship Troopers.
I think the best movie. Let's talk about best movies. The best movie I think is Downward Slut. That's my favorite.
Thank you. I'm in that.
It's really cool. Really cool.
But that girl had to do a sex scene right after that with a guy. And
Yeah.
she never met the guy.
Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
And then they were like, "This is who's coming." They told her the guy's name, and she was like,
I know him.
"Let me look him up." She looks him up, and he has a huge dick. And she immediately is like, "I've never."
Wait. A porno guy had a huge dick.
Unheard of.
They don't all have
What?
huge dicks. So, but yeah, he had.
They don't all have huge dicks.
No, they really don't.
Then should I get into porn or what's going on?
You could.
Compared to who? I've never seen a guy that didn't have.
Yeah, I've never
at
seen a
least,
dude's
There's
dick and
a
be like,
chart.
Yeah, I could do that.
There's a chart. There's a chart.
There's a
online.
chart. There's a
It's
chart.
on Excel
It's a pay grade
spreadsheet.
chart.
There really is. There's
Yeah,
a chart
it's a
that tells you the
That'd be a
size.
great app. That'd be a great app.
Yeah.
Where do you fit in porn? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a chart that tells you everyone's dick size.
I wanted to make an app that would tell you what relation your dick was to Shaq's dick. I thought that would be a cool app.
That
to
I
have.
would download that.
Like you take a pic of your, or yeah, if you're a chick, you could go fuck a dude, and then every dude you fuck, you could take a pic of their dick, and then be like, oh man,
Because
you're
half of
literally 1/12 of Shaq's dick. Your dick is 1/12 of Shaq's
Do you
dick.
think that Shaq has a bit? What if it's
I don't know.
just average?
No,
Let me tell you something. I saw a basketball with his hand imprint, like a ceramic, or like a cement basketball, where they put his hand in the basketball.
Yeah, they cover the whole basketball.
My hand fit in his palm.
Wow,
So
I love that.
I didn't want to think about how big his dick was, but that's a big
That's a
hand.
big hand.
It's like a 2 liter.
That's gotta be a big dick.
I love
Yeah,
Shaq.
Gotta be.
You're not gonna
2
have
liter
giant
orange
hands and a
Fanta.
small dick.
It's a 2
And
liter.
huge feet. He wears size 38 or something
He
like
would be an
that.
anomaly.
Yeah, there's no way. Imagine the feet that big, hands that big, and then he pulls out a little
real.
3-inch dick. No way.
Have you seen that
Guys,
picture of him with that girl
packing.
he was dating who's tiny and they're holding
Yeah.
hands?
Yeah, he was dating that little. He was married. I think they had kids.
With that little,
The
girl
little
froze
Asian
out
woman.
that was on like I Love New York or some shit. One of those things.
Oh, what's her name? Hoops or whatever. Hoops.
You nailed it.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, Flavor
yeah,
Flav's
she was
Hoops.
on. She was on Flavor of Love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoops. Yeah, I watched that
Is it a
show.
family name?
Yeah, passed
It
down
is.
from many generations.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys
the
all?
Cincinnati Hoops.
Did you guys all have good Valentine's days? Anybody get up to anything exciting with your?
I went on a
ladies?
date with Doug Benson. I was on Doug Loves Movies.
Oh, were
it was,
you really?
It was incredible. Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah.
That does sound fun, actually.
Yeah, Doug Loves Movies because it was Valentine's Day and it was in San Diego. So I guess he probably couldn't get that many people. I don't know. I'd like to think I'm a great.
And then you were bringing
Great.
pizza to
Maybe
the
you were
place.
just-
He was
A
like,
great-
hey,
Yeah.
you come up here.
No.
He's like, what?
He's friends with Taylor Rizzo. I don't know if you guys know Taylor Rizzo. Hangs out at the Comedy Store. Is also a comic. And then Taylor just texted me like, "Hey, Doug. Doug says I should bring someone else, and
That's
it's a
dope.
long drive.
Boom.
What
That's a long
movie
worth
is
doing,
We just talk about every kind of All the movies, but I don't know shit about movies, so I just played the dumb guy who doesn't know shit about movies, and
Really?
it kind of worked pretty.
You don't
pretty
watch
good.
a lot of movies?
I do, but my memory for movies is really bad.
Yeah, I'm the
It's
same.
really, really fucking bad. Like the guy from the movie Buffalo 66.
Yeah.
So the lead guy, was in the pizza shop that I work at, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah. Oh, what? I don't know his name.
I don't know that movie.
Oh, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. I would say watch it.
A Ricci classic.
Well, what's his name though? The guy.
I
Do you
don't
know?
remember.
Okay, so anyway, I didn't know his name either. But then the next day, there's this girl that I worked with, and I told her, I was like, "Yo, Benicio del Toro was in our pizza place the other day," and she was like, "What?"
Wait, Benicio, he was, or you're messing it up?
No, I messed it up.
Oh.
That's how bad I am at movies. And she was like, "What?" And I go, "Yeah, the guy from Buffalo, the movie Buffalo 66." She goes, "That's not Benicio del Toro, you fucking moron."
That's
And I was
hilarious.
like, "I don't know. They all look alike to me. I don't fucking know. I don't know." So that's about how good my.
I always avoid movie podcasts specifically because of that, because I don't watch a lot of movies, so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to sound like a fucking
Well,
idiot.
I did-
Aren't you the legs from Downward Slut?
Well, they.
I reckon those thighs anywhere.
That's hilarious.
Can you sign my leg?
What
That's
do you
so
tell
funny.
everyone if you like? Check this out. I'm really good friends with this girl. She's an actress. Her name's Krista Allen. And today she
Christy Allen?
Krista Allen. You know who she is?
Kirstie Allen, yeah.
No.
Oh, Kirsty.
Krista Allen. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
Who's talking now?
Today she posted a throwback photo from when she was on Baywatch, and I never knew she was on Baywatch, and the photo was like super hot, right?
Yeah.
And I wrote on there like, why didn't you ever tell me you were on Baywatch? And she's like, well, I don't really lead with it. I don't like to talk about
Yeah,
it.
I
I was
wouldn't
like,
want
are you fucking kidding me? If I was on Baywatch, I would introduce
everyone.
myself to people. I'd be like, hi, I'm Kate. I was on Baywatch. I would.
Yeah.
That'd be the first thing
Yeah.
out of my mouth. That's the coolest shit ever. How do you
Hand out
top
little
that?
red stickers. It's a Baywatch
I would wear the
sticker for you.
swimsuit everywhere. I would never stop talking about it.
You would wear a swimsuit somewhere?
I mean, it's hard to believe. I know. I think I would consider it. I was wondering, like, who was going to say that. Here you go. Sarah, why aren't you on here? You want to take Red Band's chair? He's out.
Operate it and then like put it only on me. I don't want to do that.
You don't want the responsibility.
The wizard from behind.
I can still
The
vaguely
Wizard from
hear you.
Behind, is that
That's
a
a great.
VR?
That's another movie.
I'm also in that. I'm in that also.
That's another one of them VR porns, isn't it? From behind.
Just from a hat.
Slut, but
Oh, God, help
It's
me.
a sequel.
This is why I stopped doing this podcast, because Red Band always digs out some like awfully embarrassing information and leaks it.
Well, you got to just return the favor,
Yeah.
oh hey.
Hey, what's up? This just came to a grinding. We just all stopped talking.
When Red Band leaves, this podcast
It falls apart. It really. Well, he leads it
We
really
got it.
well.
We got it. We
Yes.
got it.
We do.
Oh, never mind.
We can do
Sarah's here.
shit that- We can do shit that Red Band does. What do you guys want to look up right now? You guys want- I got some clips. I got some
Google
clips. You
poop
want to
real
see some
quick.
shit? This is actually what's happening in Asia right now.
Yeah.
This is a porn cafe.
Oh
That's,
my God.
I'm just holding it down from behind the scenes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do
How do
any of you guys see any snails today in all the rain? I saw lots of snails today.
No snails.
I never saw snails before I moved to California. They're like
Really?
magical
Where
to
you
me.
from?
I feel like they're like Alice in Wonderland shit.
That's how I felt about the first time I saw fireflies. I didn't even know they were real.
Really?
Yeah, I
Same.
thought that was like
That's
something that they put in movies and
Yeah.
No way.
like
Yeah.
fairy
Yeah,
tales.
I've caught fireflies in a jar.
Oh, have
Yeah,
you?
me too. As a
Yeah,
kid.
and you shake them, and then they're.
And then they're
And then
dead.
they die.
They die. It's magical.
Yeah, try that sometime.
And sometimes people call them lightning bugs.
Yeah, that's what we call them.
That's-
Where I grew up.
lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs.
Lightning in a bottle.
There's a place in Tennessee in Smoky Mountain National Park where I swear to God, all the fireflies, one day a year, I don't know why, all their lights sync up. This is a real thing. It's like all their lights sync up and they blink at the exact same time. So people come from everywhere to see it. It's like a
terrifying.
light show.
I think I saw that at the Super Bowl. Lady Gaga. Those ladybugs
Yeah,
really
they
killed
train all
it.
those ladybugs.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's like one of those crazy.
That'd be terrifying. If I was there and I was on
They
mushrooms.
have to rehearse. All right, everybody.
Ladybugs.
Let's all pretend it's like that time of year.
They do. They rehearse. But I never saw snails before I moved here. So I when I first saw them,
Wait, where are you from?
Where they're not snails.
Ohio.
There's no snails.
There's got to be at least one snail
Maybe,
in Ohio.
but maybe where I grew up, there weren't. I'm from
There's a-
Canton, Ohio. I swear to God, I never saw a snail in my
But she
life.
lives at the Hall of Fame.
I saw slugs. Slugs.
You ever
not
seen a
snails.
snail trail in Ohio?
Hey.
Come on, who's been to a shitty strip club? Anybody? Anybody been to a garbage strip club? No.
I'm so naive. I'm like, what's that? But
Dude, there's a proud snail community in Ohio.
Really? I never saw any.
Wait, what happens when you put salt on a snail?
They die.
Don't do it, Sarah.
Sorry, I'm not a murderer.
That's torture.
You know what? When I first saw them, I was so excited. I bought a tank and I started keeping them as pets in my apartment because I
No,
Nice.
no,
yeah
no.
yeah.
you
And
did
do you
not
know
have pet
do you know what I
snails.
learned? Well, I started with just one. His name was LeBron. Okay.
Good snail name.
Thank you. Well, he's huge, black. Did you
Okay.
know? Did you know that
Makes sense, I
snails
guess.
are hermaphrodites? They can fuck themselves.
No, I didn't.
Well, I do that all the time. My hermaphrodite.
Wait,
Yeah, you
so
call
did
me a
LeBron
snail?
fuck himself?
Yeah. So what happened is.
Could he make more by himself?
Yep, that's what happened. So I had LeBron.
Imagine
Well, first
masturbating make a baby.
that's what they do.
God, I'd have so many kids.
I had LeBron, and then I added a second snail named Stella. So I had two. And you know what happened?
LeBron
actually?
and Stella.
Yeah, I read.
Do they have a four-way?
Well, actually, they did fuck a lot.
Nice.
They fuck constantly, right? But
How could you tell?
because
Imagine all those snail trails.
They're like snails do missionary.
they get on, they do.
He's
they,
choking them.
they get on top of each other. Okay, so I read online. I was reading about what to feed them, and it said to feed them eggshells. That's what they like. So yeah.
Delicious.
So
Wait, so what did you put this snail in?
I put them in I bought a little fish
A
tank.
tank?
nice.
Yeah.
Did it need like special accommodations?
I mean, I read up on it. I
think
did
snails
research.
I know it sounds like, yeah.
Hold on. Here's the important question: how long did these snails last?
Well, here's what happened. So I put an eggshell in there for Stella and LeBron, and
And
you know
what-
what happened?
That's
I didn't think about it.
disgusting.
Poor
It
Stella.
killed Stella because the shell is sharp and their bodies are like gooey, and she basically decapitated herself trying to crawl into the eggshell, and she died. It came home.
But how do you know it
Poor
was not
she was
LeBron?
dead. Because I could tell them apart. LeBron was bigger. But
No,
then,
no,
Yeah,
no.
that's
She's
bad.
saying, how do you know LeBron didn't kill her?
Plot twist.
LeBron had a headband on.
That could have
Slightly balding.
happened.
Those bald ass snails.
So Stella died, but then a couple weeks later,
LeBron started partying and shit. He brought
Yeah.
the boombox out. He's like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Get that bitch out of my life,
Some
yo.
worms in here. Let's bring some
Wait.
worms in
Time for
this
the.
bitch.
Wait,
Yeah.
so LeBron made Stella himself?
No, I introduced Stella to LeBron, but then Stella died and LeBron was alone, and then I was going to get LeBron another snail, and then what happened is LeBron impregnated himself.
Again?
No.
Actually got pregnant, and I came home one day and there were snail eggs all over the snail cage, and
Did
they
you
have
throw it out?
what?
Did you throw it out?
I had to.
Yeah.
They have like 100.
murderer.
They have 100
Pro
babies
choice.
at once. 100 snail babies at a time.
She got freaked out.
Oh,
She was
that
like,
is-
this is,
You're
I've
like
seen this
God
in
to
science
them.
fiction movies.
This is the devil.
Can you imagine just like you're at this girl's house and you look over and there's just like a tank of snails?
Still
and, like,
smash.
a fucking,
What are you talking about?
We're gonna talk about this after.
Yeah,
It's like I have questions.
yeah.
That's super weird. We'll talk about when I'm clear-headed in 30 minutes.
So you killed all the snail
Well, I
babies?
tried to keep them for a while, but then when the eggs started getting bigger, it turned really gross. There was seriously like there had to be 50 to 100. And
Were there,
like
were there,
gremlins.
were there a whole bunch of Christian
Why you
snails
don't feed it after
outside
midnight?
With little signs?
Yeah.
All the Christian snails outside the tank? These are babies
yes,
too?
they were.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there was picketing happening,
Yeah,
and
okay.
Wait, but what else do they
Topical.
eat?
Your snail sounds way more Mexican than black.
Who's up right
to be
now?
honest.
Hey, Matt, who's up right now?
I'm gonna go
red
find
band, I
out.
think they eat cucumber.
boo.
They love cucumber. Just
The safe, not sharp cucumber.
yeah, but just the inside. They don't eat the skin.
Who does these days?
Wait, cucumber and eggshells?
Yeah, I mean you can feed them other spinach.
I think
That
that
sounds
bought
like
that
a-
from
yeah.
a Hollywood
We
restaurant.
feed,
Yeah, that sounds like a diet in
we
West
feed them
Hollywood.
eggshells, razor blades,
Lemon
guillotines,
water.
ninja swords.
Yeah.
Quinoa.
You know, just anything that cuts them in half is really what they're into.
Kale.
I pretty much fed them my leftovers and things I've tried to kill myself
Yeah.
with. That was pretty much
Cacao.
it.
Yeah, anything from tender greens.
Dark chocolate, 100% cacao.
Cacao nibs.
Yeah.
Acai bowls.
Tender greens,
Tamarind.
underrated,
I love tender greens.
right?
Uh,
I had grilled
I think
corn.
it's overrated.
I went hard on it
I
for
think
a
you're right.
while.
Yeah.
The first few times it was great. There's only so many, salt and pepper chicken rotisserie
Yeah.
you can have with a Caesar.
I agree. I don't think that it's that good. You know what I like? Those places like in New
Merv's
York
gonna
where you build
object.
your own salad, like the deli place.
They
where
have a
put
really
in-
good one in Austin now.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it's called, but it's bomb as fuck.
Narrow it down, brother. Give him some pub.
Austin,
It's
Texas.
called Whole Foods. It's
Yeah.
the flagship store.
I can't do Whole Foods.
How do you feel about the Whole Foods salad bar?
I like it.
Everything's a little
It's
bit
just
too
got
old.
even weirder.
Every time I go to the Whole Foods section, I'm always like, I wish this
look
was a
good.
little newer.
Really?
This wasn't
That's how I feel.
so it's like an
Can we
hour
get some
too
2017 lettuce?
old. Yeah. This is an hour too old.
I love Whole Foods. A whole pizza, a whole chicken.
What about
Whole box of donuts.
Yeah, a whole box of donuts. Let's go right now.
I do not fuck with those little baby corns at the salad bar.
What?
I used to.
You feel like a giant.
But what are
You
they?
are already a giant.
They're like pickled mini corns.
Yeah, but there's not corn too.
They're not
It's like
corn.
this is a thing I'm eating that looks
Like, it has
It's
a
like
name.
a reptile tail
Yeah.
or something.
Every other country calls it something awesome, and we're like, oh, it's baby corn.
Baby. Well, it is.
Petite
Whole Foods is
corn.
overrated too. I think. I think it's way overrated.
Yep.
You know where you got to go if you like salad bars and you
Ralph's.
want fresh?
Ralph's on Sunset.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Rock and roll
Oh
Ralph's.
my
When they
God.
embraced rock and roll, and when they started doing it themselves, when someone
That's
starts calling
gross.
themselves their own nickname, and you're like,
Punk.
no, it's dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for people
Punk
that
as
don't
fuck.
live in LA, there's a grocery store that's open all night. Everyone calls it Rock and Roll Ralph's. It's kind of near all the music venues.
I've run into a lot of shady people there.
Yeah,
Mainly
yeah.
comics.
Dude, who played there? I think Guns N' Roses used to play Rock and Roll Ralph's.
Basically, it feels
Yeah,
like,
it was the West Coast
It was the-
CBGB.
They're like, this Ralph's just a little more shitty than other Ralph's.
That was it.
Yeah, it's rock and roll Ralph's now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's because the manager does coke, so it's Rock and Roll Ralph's.
Exactly. But now they took down the Ralph sign and put up their own Rock and Roll Ralph.
That's
Yeah.
the cheese dick part
Yeah.
of it. Where you're sitting
Yeah.
there going like, so everybody's like, hey, what's up, bro? It's Scooter. You're like, not anymore, man. That's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
killed
sold out. They sold out. It
can't
was
fight.
like,
You know what? If you want to fuck with some real grocery store shit, Super King.
Well, we do
Super King.
Is that-
there's
what is
like
that?
there's like 5 of them or 6 of them in LA.
in the country.
Sounds like a Key and Peele
No,
episode.
it's a chain of like 6 or 7 or whatever in the LA area.
is there a secondary language on
In
these
the
signs?
LA
Almost always.
area.
Okay.
I've never
is
even
that
heard of it.
language Korean?
Yes.
Are you
Like,
sure you're
you-
not thinking
like
of
you-
Super K?
No, Super King.
Is
You-
king with a K or
with
like
a
an
K,
X?
with a K, with a K, bro.
Okay.
It's
just
exactly how you think it's spelled.
That's a
Super,
strip club.
like a king who can fly. It's Super King.
I just
Don't
feel
fuck
like-
with me,
I'd watch that show.
right? Wouldn't you?
I can look
I
it up.
watch that porn.
They have a produce section where you go in and it's like 15 different kinds of lemons and shit. Like it's stuff
Live
you can't
chickens,
get elsewhere.
live turtles.
15 kinds
Yeah.
of lemons.
They have the most legit. The produce section is a third of the damn place.
Can you get a whole goat?
Yeah. Yes.
But
Yes, you
where
can.
is
Nice.
this?
There's one in Van Nuys. I live in Barrio Van Nuys. That's the gang territory I live in. But the one benefit is Super King. That shit's the jam.
I love that you
The
live in
prices are-
gang town, but you're like so concerned with how many lemons you can get at your grocery
Dude, you can get
store.
20. You can get 24 eggs for 99 cents.
Citrus is a serious
Play
topic
that
in the
game.
gang
That's not
community.
healthy.
A little
But the
bit.
eggs do have
GMO.
salmonella.
BVN.
That's beside the point.
Snail eggs. That's snail egg prices.
BVN, bruh. Barrio Van Nuys. What's up? I have to rep it now because they tagged my driveway. So now I have to rep.
Oh my god.
Tag
Van
your
Nuys
Corolla.
has gone through many different evolutions. My
I think
dad
so.
lived in Van Nuys. as
All
a
of them
kid.
de-evolution.
And like people used to cruise on Van Nuys Boulevard and like hot rods.
They do a
like,
thing once a month where they do the hot rods roll out and shit.
They do that still.
Yeah.
They're trying
Wow.
to revive
Just
that
led
Van
by
Nuys
Jay Leno.
history.
It's all like 80-year-old white men and
Yes.
50-year-old Mexican dudes. That's the whole
Yes,
thing.
that's
who's in the classic cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's old, my dude.
In the country of Cuba.
And Bill Burr. He just shows up with his truck.
Let's
There you
talk
go.
more about Van Nuys culture.
Van Nuys.
Sorry, you guys are all living like peasants in the city. I'm out in BVN killing the game.
Not to change the topic, but you know where you need to go for some fucking salad? Soup Plantation.
That's Super 2008, bro.
It's so good. And now their new
That's Super
thing is
2006.
all the
Right.
produce was picked out of the ground within 48 hours
No,
of
that
when
doesn't
it's on.
sound right.
Was it? Yeah.
I'm not saying what you
We're
just
gonna, go to, we're gonna go to a plantation where the produce was recently picked.
Just the word plantation should not be in the
Icky.
name of the place that you're eating.
All of our
Going in
food,
the plantation.
Going to
That's-
Cotton Farm Burger.
all the food is slave to
I'm
table.
okay.
Slave to table. Great prices, though.
Good value.
Yeah, great value in the slave
Lots of
place.
soup on this
Yep,
plantation.
yep, yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Whatever happened to Fresh Choice? You guys remember that place?
Yeah, that place sucked.
It was
expensive.
but when you were like
Fresh and
9,
Easy?
that was the shit.
Fresh and Easy was.
Oh,
the
I
shit.
didn't know they had that one.
When we were kids.
Oh wait,
I
I'm
haven't
thinking
seen
of Fresh
one.
and Easy.
I don't know
Fresh
Fresh
and
and
Easy was.
Fresh and Easy. So here's the story on Fresh and Easy.
Fresh and Easy was the shit.
Tesco is a British grocery store
It's a
brand.
made-up word.
Bro, I know grocery stores. That's all
Why
I'm
do
saying
you
right
know
here.
grocery stores
You're
so
very
well?
knowledgeable.
Tesco is a European grocery store brand that's really popular in Britain, and they thought they could take their like urban grocery store model to the U.S. and they opened up Fresh and Easy. But they made two big mistakes. One was they like all their produce was wrapped in plastic, like there was single serving produce type shit, which Americans were like, no, it's not fresh if it's wrapped in
like
plastic.
a business
What?
marketing
I
class?
read shit, bro. Number 2,
He reads Grocery Store Digest.
their
apparently.
name of the
Real
store is
page
Fresh
turner.
and Easy.
Real page turner.
Did you see the colors though? The greens weren't like the greens were like green and baby shit green. That was why like it didn't look fresh. It just looked terrible.
Green is pretty fresh.
Yeah, but when it's like that off kind of like
It's a little too
that,
easy.
that green,
What
that-
is it,
like old avocado green, like
fresh?
guacamole has been out for 2 hours green.
Brown
I've
green?
never been around guacamole that's been left out because I've eaten all the guacamole the second.
I get
it's
that.
I've never put this much thought into a grocery store's
Look, I'm
marketing
a man of
campaign.
industry. I'm a captain of industry. Everybody
What
else.
was why did it fail then? Besides their shitty colors.
Did it fail?
Yeah, it failed. It
Yeah.
they closed all over.
'Cause I used to love Fresh and Easy. Like, that was my jam.
I thought there was still one at Hollywood and Highland.
No, that
Nope,
was
closed
done.
everywhere.
Toast.
Oh. Well, they were overpriced. They were supposed to be like like the Whole Foods Trader Joe's mix, but they weren't. They were just shitty. It was like a Family Dollar store.
grocery store experts changing seats really quick.
Brian, we talked about grocery stores for the last 45.
Are you serious?
It's been the best.
I think he's
It's been the
getting
best
paid.
of the podcast the whole night. By the
Honestly,
way,
it was really.
I just want to point out informative and hilarious.
What about
Goddamn
grocery
champion over
stores?
here.
What about grocery stores?
Just how many different kinds of lemons you can get in Van Nuys and
BVN, bruh.
There's a new store that opened up in Burbank today. It's called Grocery Outlet. And I've never heard of it before, but I don't know, like, why.
It's like the Ross of food. Like
Yeah,
everything's
really?
slightly damaged.
Eat for less.
Oh, so
Like
that's
one-
it.
Yeah, here's the out of season
Is it really?
vegetables.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what the 99-cent store was for.
They don't have anything that's like this.
I
Like
buy
grocery
produce
outlet
there.
has like, oh, here's 8 gushers, one's kind of missing, like 75 cents. But there's 8 gushers, one's not there.
I guess that's weird. Like getting like Frosted Flakes, where Tony accidentally has like his paints.
Yes,
like,
yeah,
a little
exactly like
off.
that.
What? I would buy the fuck out. It's great. I would love that.
They're gray. They're the color gray now. They've been sitting in the box for so long, they've changed colors. I'm very sorry about this.
How was your set, Brian?
It was really good.
Yeah, it's a good
I
job.
actually just I didn't do material for like the first 8 minutes. I just talked about like today, and I talked about how like I bought an antenna recently, and you forget about antennas. And then I plugged in this antenna, and I got 120 channels.
What?
And I'm like, what the fuck?
I have one.
Is it
Mine
one of
gets-
those
And this is like a $40 antenna that I got at
flat
Walmart.
one?
Yeah, it's one you just stick to your wall.
Window, yeah.
Did you get the power boosted one that plugs in?
I have both of them, and the power boosted one actually doesn't work as good as the one that doesn't have power. It seems like the one that here's the thing, like if you look at, there's a website you can look at where you live and all the antennas and how many miles and what antenna to get, and you realize that LA, because it's Los Angeles and it's TV in Hollywood, we have like the most television channels in the whole entire world. So like they're everywhere. You could just get a Walmart antenna and get almost everything you could possibly imagine. And
But it's also terrible.
no,
television.
it's
All- I
awesome.
have
It's
every
also
Korean-
amazing.
it's all
Yeah,
the
Korean
Korean-
channels
a lot of
are
Korean
awesome.
shit.
Yeah,
There's
when
a
you're
lot of-
stoned, Korean
The bulgogi
channels are
channel.
awesome.
Look how just fried.
Well, you get like network. It's like
brisket.
Fox, CBS, ABC,
NBC.
Do you
NBC,
really get all of that?
CW.
You get all the
Because I
beginning
bought
ones.
one and I don't get shit. I get like one channel.
Well, you might be like in a there are
Bad
like,
area.
like
Or you're
hills or
you're
something
bad
like
at
that
it too. That could be it.
I think that is it. I do. I think I'm doing it wrong.
I got mine on Amazon for like $8 or something, or $20.
Yeah.
So I talked about how I saw what's that old show?
Let's make a deal.
lying.
Wings.
No,
not Let's Make a Deal.
I'm just naming old shows.
Frasier.
God,
Jeopardy.
I just heard you say it.
Reba.
Yeah, it's
I love Reba.
wait, it's not
Underrated.
I think you said Let's Make a
think
Deal,
it's
but that's
not
not that's not the name. That's not the show.
It's
the show where like two people are lying. What the fuck?
Friends.
what's that old game
Where
show
two
where
people are lying.
two people are lying, one person's not lying.
Two truths and a lie.
No, it's
Sound like it should be.
Never have I ever.
The $10,000 pyramid.
No, it's from like the 50s. But the idea is...
I love Lucy. I love Lucy.
The idea is that...
The Red Scare.
The idea is that they have 3 celebrities.
A lot of people were lying back then. I'm just saying.
They have 3 celebrities, and they're trying to guess who is the person. Like, there's 2 liars
Was
and
it
one
two
person.
truths and a lie or something?
No, it was something like Let's Make a Deal, but it was very like that. Like, no. Jesus Christ.
Jeopardy. These aren't even at all close.
Autistic Ryan over there.
You have like game show Tourette's.
I know, right there. So
guts.
The funny thing is, though, what I said on stage is like I just ranted about how I watched this for like I was stoned and I watched it for 3 hours, and how back then they didn't have the internet, so they didn't know shit like they go one was supposed to be a doctor and the other 2 are not doctors, and so they go, one of the celebrities goes, "What's a staph infection?" And one person's like, "Oh, it's a delicious dish. It's a potato and cranberry." Because there was no internet, I think 90% of the people who are watching are like, "Oh, I believe this," you know. And,
yes, they live in infections, a delicious dish.
Yeah. That guy should be shot.
But it was funny. It's cool to rant sometimes. Like, this is one of the only stages near LA or in LA that I actually feel like I can just fuck around.
Totally.
Like, you know, I
It's
don't.
such a good room.
Like, Comedy Store, I think probably used to be that, but now it's like almost.
It's packed every night.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of people
Yeah.
watching.
You can't really fuck around.
You have to actually
anymore.
kill that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is a shitty open mic. Everything's gonna be shitty. Oh, it's sold out. Fuck my life. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's true.
So let's wrap this shit up. Spicer, what do you have going on?
I have a new album out.
That he does.
Yeah, it's called We're All Gonna Die. It's on iTunes, Amazon, MP3, and Google Music. And right now, it's I believe number 6 on Billboard.
Oh, that's great.
Which is cool.
Dope.
Which is nice.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Where'd you record it at?
In San Diego at Lestat, same place I did my first album.
Lestat.
Came out 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours after my first album, I dropped my second. 2 years later, it's cool. I'm proud of it. It's different than my first, but still very much me. It's darker, I guess. but yeah, people seem to like it, so that's always cool. It's weird when you I recorded it. I kind of sat on it for a little bit because Steve Simone had an album come out, Faraz Ozel had an album come out, and then who did Sam just drop his because he was like
Triple E's double album's coming out.
It's coming
out because it was coming out earlier before, and it's like I'm not going to release. I'm not going up against these monsters. Like, what am I doing?
I like the album art on it.
So
I do too.
It's very anime kind of.
Yeah, thanks,
I like
man.
that. Who did that?
I'll pull her name. I don't know the top of my head. Well, I know
you
her.
got it for a
I know
fiver?
her. I know her name, but she doesn't go by her name.
Oh, right.
If that makes sense. I don't
Yeah.
know her illustrator name.
I like the boldness. Your 4th track is an 11-minute joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Title track. Title track. Dude.
Going for it,
Title
dude.
track, dude.
yeah. Look, wear a condom.
Closing with 2 kids.
Wear a condom.
Yeah.
Why? Why should I wear a condom?
I haven't done that in years.
I know. Like it's the worst. I never wear a condom.
So the bit of this is from a guy who has a vasectomy who never wears a condom. But like the gist of the bit of it is, it's like I get it, and I'm not doing the bit. I get it, but at the same time, it still feels good. Like you still come. So like. Just fucking do it. Does it not feel as good? No. Is it annoying to have to put on? Yes. But nothing else in life do you ever look at something and you're like, oh man, this regular Coke tastes better than this Diet Coke, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and drink this regular Coke even though it's going to give me kids and maybe AIDS. Like, you wouldn't do that. You'd suck it up and you drink the Diet Coke.
I think you underestimate most people. If you told me that regular Coke had like a 0.1% chance of giving me AIDS and kids, I'd be
You'd
like,
still
yeah.
drink it?
What are you talking about?
Does that get
too
higher if it's
funny.
in a 40 ounce or is it just one Coke?
Yeah, if you told me bottled Mexican Coke had a 1 in 1,000 chance of killing me, I'd still fucking freebase that every day.
I kind of
Too
agree.
funny.
Pretty good odds.
Have you guys tasted like those new like Cokes and Pepsis that have real sugar? Like it's called like Pepsi
Coke
Gay
Life
or something.
Coke- It is like Coke Life or something.
I've tried Pepsi Gay.
I'm never going back.
Big fan.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
fan.
Stephen Fury, have you talked to your mom? Is she having a good time?
My mom passed out because we had too much fun at lunch.
Lit as fuck.
Come and get lit, but we got too lit eating ceviche downtown.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds like expensive ceviche.
It was way too expensive. But
I met her mom, his mom, the other day, and she was like one of the nicest people ever. It was like, man, I wish my mom was this cool. You have a cool
Aw.
mom.
Yeah, she's all right. She's pretty cool.
Do you have anything up, or where can people find you?
At Scuba Steve Fury, F-U-R-U-I on Instagram. And every other Wednesday in Long Beach, I have a show, and every second Wednesday at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room.
Ooh, doggy.
Yeah.
Quigley, Down Under.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Well, I got a new show on MTV2 you guys can catch out called ADD TV. It's by All Def Digital with Slink Johnson from Black Jesus and a bunch of funny motherfuckers. Yeah, he's so funny. So that's Friday nights at 11:30, and I'm in Vegas this coming week with Dom Herrera at the Laugh Factory. So this Monday to Sunday.
Dom.
All week.
How awesome
I love
is Dom?
He is literally like my favorite person to work with on the road. He's so fun, and he still parties. We go out every night and we just get wasted.
Great. Like I really think that's what I'm ready to be when I grow up.
Like Dom?
Yeah. I look at him and I go, I always say that he's my dad because he's like the only comedian that my mom knows. And I'm like, she used to see him in like Ohio and stuff like that. I'm like, he slept with Dom Herrera.
You know what's funny, Brian? I could see that because you and Dom are a lot alike. Like he's like a dirty comic, but he's the sweetest guy in the world. Like you are too. So anyway, and follow me at KQ Funny.
That's right. Merv.
You can follow me on @Ryan Mervis on all the everything. I've got I'm gonna be on Disjointed coming out on Netflix this summer. It takes place in a weed dispensary with Kathy Bates.
Yep,
nice.
It's gonna be fun. And I've got a web series that I'm part of that we are in the middle of a GoFundMe or Indiegogo, whatever, called Broken Hearts Division. You can help us out at brokenheartsdivision.com. And other than that, I don't know. You can see me on the streets.
Catch these hands.
Yeah.
Turn violent.
Rich Slayton's here, and you know what? There's been many times that I've worn this shirt, and everyone wants it, and you can find it on
Brodelectual.com.
And that it's the gay pride shirt. There's a sideways picture of it.
That's my shit, bro.
You've seen me wear that. Every time I wear that, it's like 90% of the Instagram comments are like, "Oh my god, that shirt! I love that shirt. Fuck that shirt! I want the shirt in my butt."
Everyone wants it, dude. It's the shit.
Yeah. So
racist from far, but far from racist. It's a good shirt.
It's great, and it's one of the few shirts that I wear that really, like, I was coming out of Starbucks, or coming in Starbucks the other day, and a black guy was coming out, and he did like this look like, huh? And then he goes, huh. I love those
I don't
shirts.
agree with either of
everyone.
But it's one of those shirts, like I have a Planned Parenthood shirt, same thing. You know, it's either women are like giving me like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, here's some kale.
Oh,
or
the
like,
Tampax?
yeah, no, the Planned Parenthood.
Oh.
And then the other one's like this, like, oh, fuck you, I hate you, I'm Christian or something. Matt Egger, Rich Slayton though, on Twitter, it's MMA Comic.
MMA Comic, and the podcast Crime with an exclamation point. It's me and John Shefsky doing true crime stories every week.
That's awesome.
You can look at we're on Twitter and Instagram at Crime Pod, and the first episode with Jeremiah Watkins drops next week.
Yeah,
check it out.
Ooh. Jeremiah Watkins, what's his crime?
Being hot.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd fuck.
Matt Edgar.
Yeah.
What's going on? Anything coming up? Or?
Yeah. I'm in Nashville at Zany's the first weekend of March. My podcast Kevin's Cryptids is killing it. It's a story cast. Check it out. This week we had Dr. Drew.
Whoa,
and
Dr. Drew.
That's cool.
Yeah,
How'd you get Dr. Drew?
Just people who know people.
Wow.
You know how it goes. And yeah, check that out. And I'm on Instagram at Matt Edgar. Matt has one T in it.
Yeah, Matt, one T.
Fuck yeah.
My contact of you has two T's because I thought like you're a normal person.
Nope.
So guys, big Laugh Factory show, a secret show is coming to the Laugh Factory next Wednesday, which is, I don't even know what the date is next Wednesday. It's like something weird. If you're listening to this, it's the 22nd. 22nd Laugh Factory. It's our second secret show at the Laugh Factory. This week, we have Don Barris hosting at the Laugh Factory. How cool is that?
Wow.
That's like bonus points for that one. Then we got Brian Holtzman. We got Brody Stevens, fresh off his CISO. Brian Callen, Joe Rogan, and myself, and a secret guest. That's why it's called The Secret Show. Last time we had Ron White, who has never been to the Laugh Factory, or he went once and then he said he was never going to go again like years ago. I don't even know what it is. I think he's never been there, but he came there, and man, he fucking destroyed. So check that out. That's next Wednesday. And then March 1st, which is coming up already. I can't believe how time flies.
Shit.
Deathsquad Secret Show at the Comedy Store main room. And this one's huge. It's Chris D'Elia and a bunch of people. I don't even know the list right now, but that's coming out too. All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to Death Squad Chronicles. Don't forget to go to deathsquad.tv for all this shit. You can download the videos. Just click on videos. You can subscribe to us on iTunes. You can go to shopsquad.tv for all the official merchandise. Later.